Hi, this is Ashley Victoria Robinson coming to you from the Pop Spot here at C2E2 in Chicago. And friends, you might be lucky, but I am the most lucky because I am sitting with my crush from the Arrowverse, Mr. David Paul Ramsey. And the crowd goes wild.
Yes, we took a picture together years ago. I'm rediscovering.
We did.
In San Diego.
San Diego Comic-Con.
At the Warner Brothers party of sorts.
On a rooftop.
On a rooftop. It was great.
You let me sweat all over you and were very kind about it.
It was very sweaty, as rooftops are in the middle of summer in San Diego. Yes.
It's the antithesis of that here. We're freezing to death.
I'm
backstage.
from Detroit originally,
Yeah.
and I don't miss it.
Well, you
Midwest
also
weather.
working for years and years in Vancouver.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone was always shooting in Vancouver all the time. I'm originally from Canada. How does that weather treat you?
What part of Canada?
Ontario.
Ontario.
Other side.
Whew. Well, that like the Detroit side, right?
Yes.
The Michigan
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's cold. We get it. How was it? You know something? It's funny because I would rather, in ways, deal with the cold that we were dealing like in Ontario,
Yep.
Midwest type of area, East area of the universe. Vancouver in the winter wasn't as cold,
Wet.
but it was wet
Yeah.
and cold.
Are you a person who hates like wet shoes and wet socks?
Yes, and since it was wet, it just went through you.
Yeah.
Right. So it wasn't quite as cold, but it was wet. And it was like, and we were on top of buildings at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So it was like windy and wet, and we were just like. I remember one year, Steven, I think it was season 3, he decided not to wear he wanted his Arrow suit with no sleeves.
I remember. Yeah. Stupid.
He was like, I'm never going to do this again. I was like, yeah, I guess not.
At least you always had the bomber jacket, right?
At least
Yeah.
the bomber jacket.
Yeah.
The bomber.
Do people still bring your Funko of you in the Arrow suit for you to sign at events
All the
like
time.
this? Yeah.
All the time.
Other
yeah.
than Arrow, what is the number one thing people are bringing up to you? Dexter? Like what?
Yeah,
people...
Dexter. There's Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Dexter, Arrow. Probably second to Arrow would probably be Blue Bloods and then Dexter.
Mm-hmm. Is there something that you wish people at future conventions come and ask you about? What are more stories you want to tell?
Oh, that's a nice question, Ashley.
Yeah.
Let me see. What would I? I don't. You know something? I was just on. Can I talk about another? Can I say I was on another podcast?
Of course
Is
you
it right?
can.
Okay. I was just on Michael Rosenbaum's podcast.
Inside of you.
And Inside of You, of course. And we talked about my past cancer diagnosis.
Yes.
And the challenges that I went through with that. And it's just, first of all, I had no idea that it was going to touch as many people as it did. I hoped that it did.
Yeah, you're a superhero in real life now.
It's funny that I wasn't really thinking about that connection. I was just sharing my story because there's been an uptick and other people say you should share your story. And I did, and just so many people in line have come to just kind of talk about their own diagnosis and just what that meant to them and to be able to share their story. So yeah, that would probably be it. Like what people can talk about more online is just their personal stories. I kind of loved hearing about that.
I think that is so beautiful, and I feel so silly that we're going to keep talking about ridiculous pop culture for the next few minutes. But you also speak
I know,
a lot.
the cancer segue
I know.
into...
No, I'm actually glad that you brought it up because I do. It's in my notes. You do talk a lot about like finding gratitude and how you bring gratitude out into the world, and I think that's like part of what you are fostering with people with your honesty and at events like this where people can come and tell their stories to you. But like, do you have a daily gratitude practice? Are you a journaling girl?
Yeah. I'm
meditation
huge in
girly?
journaling, and there's a meditation I do 2 times a day. It's coming up to 3 now, but it's been solid for 2 for a long time, and it's just super grounding. And at this point I can do it with my eyes open, and it's fantastic. So gratitude opens up a door for me. That's kind of real and accessible and shareable with other people.
I'm ready for you to publish your Tao, so that and I'll when you start your cult, I'll be your first member. I will follow this,
and I'll sweat all over you, Dave. Just like those times back in San Diego.
Those beautiful times when we first met. I also want to ask about your pendant because you've got a little spaceman on there. The Artemis 2 mission is launching.
Yes.
To the moon. So are you? Why the spaceman?
Yeah, it was my son. My son's 15.
Who's into
DJ.
algebra?
He's into algebra.
If you missed the panel.
He's into algebra, into math, and he loved. first of all, something I do with these cons, I'll put them on FaceTime, take them around and say, hey, do you like?
Oh,
He says, go back left, look down, now go back there and see enlarge. And this was one of them.
Yeah.
And he wanted it. And I was like, I like that too. So we have matching little spaceman, the star next to it.
That is so cute.
And he's very much into math at this point, which I was at his age.
Were you really?
Yeah.
What?
Math was. I loved math. I was really thinking about just what I could do with math and the military. I wanted to be. I thought about the Marines.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of do all that technical stuff, but then I got bit by the acting bug and realized, I could act and get the girls. Why play football?
Why do
or
math?
do algebra?
Yeah.
But no, it was. I really got bit by the bug, and it took me in another direction.
So it really, again, it was like an Arrow focus. It's prepping your whole life to play John Diggle.
A little bit.
And Jon Stewart adjacent.
Girl.
Another, like an architect, a military man.
Yeah,
so.
it's funny how that's kind of followed me. The kind of noble character, sort of voice of reason guys kind of followed me in my career.
It's also because you're tall.
Tall.
Yes, so you have like an authority and a very very striking presence. Yeah, we're all like, we'll do whatever you say.
I believe it. San Diego. It's a running joke, Ashley. We're going to keep on going there.
Look, we'll do this next year. We're going to bring it up again. Not to retread too much on the panel that we just did, but you just had an appearance on Tracker with Justin Hartley. What was it like returning to Vancouver and returning to an Arrowverse adjacent Erica Durant's
Yes, Erica. So weird about that moment and stars aligning, right? It was Erica Durant's, obviously Justin, and David Barrett. David Barrett was the director of the episode. He directed one of the season 1 finale of Arrow. So he was part of that Arrowverse family. And then obviously the connection between Justin and Erica. Yeah. And then me coming in, this was not planned at all. It just kind of fell together.
Jan.
I know.
Sure.
I know, right. Yeah, sure it wasn't. But it all kind of fell together, and it was great. Justin, I can't believe it was the first time I met him. Yeah. And he just light just poured off of him. He's just a great guy.
It feels like even at something like this, you would have met him before and been like, hey, same universe.
You would think, right? You would think, but it was the first time, and he was just a really sweet guy. And Erica was just so professional, so great. She was great. Both of them were fantastic.
Canadian icon.
Yeah, Canadian icon. Well, you would know.
If I was the queen of all media and I could greenlight a show for you in a genre or a pop culture sphere, what would you really like to do? Are you really want to be in a Game of Thrones show? Do you want to be another superhero? Like what can I do for you as a magical person?
Wow, what a great question. Chicago's coming with these great questions, right?
I know.
It's like C2E2. What's up? Okay. I think the hardest characters are like a Jerry Maguire. It's a tough character.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas in The Game.
Yes.
Tough character. Those are these kind of close to you, not you, but you can touch pieces of it in you.
Yeah.
These are tough characters. I'm not saying it's easier, but the fantasy characters you can kind of go out. They're fun because you can totally not be yourself and be something else. So I kind of want to take a challenge of something very close to me and make it real and make it not me. I think that's my challenge.
I look forward to your Oscar turn as in some great biopic or something really like meaty and emotional.
Thanks for that, Ashley.
You're welcome.
That's
Anytime.
very nice of you.
Anytime. You've also done a lot of directing, especially in the CW world.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you would want to take on as a director that might be different than what you want to take on as David, the superstar?
Yeah, I kind of like my thing is kind of AI right now. Like what is AI doing? AI. I'm interested in how we can kind of remain this kind of humane, intimate species in the face of AI. Like, what does that mean? What does intimacy and realness mean? With as we share with these human components with AI? Like, what does that look like as the world moves forward? Like, I would love to kind of tell those stories. Was that too big? Was that too much?
No, that was
too much.
That was iconic.
All right, good.
And then lastly but not leastly, because here in the Popverse, we celebrate the best in TV, movies, and comics. So what are you geeking out about right now that you're not working on? What's something you're just enjoying?
That I'm geeking out about?
Yeah.
I'm a DC guy.
Yeah. I know you were. David Ramsey loves the Spectre, is what I'm taking away from C2E2.
So as much as I want to see Lanterns
yeah,
on HBO,
we're all manifesting that you're in it.
Yeah, or directing, I would love to do either one, or either one.
Hell yes.
The new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, we forgot Spider-Man?
Yeah.
What's that story? And to get back to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, where he made the outfit on the sewing machine, like that Spider-Man. Like, I'm really curious, because obviously at some point everyone has to remember, right? At some point, you think? So
well,
like
we
where that story
snap,
goes,
so we can undo.
Right, we can undo,
loss.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, we have Lazarus Pits, you have Doctor Strange. So that's right. So I'm really looking forward to that story.
Oh, David Ramsey, thank you so much for joining us here in the Popverse.
My pleasure. You're awesome.
You're awesome.